Hey, how you guys doing? iBackLex. Yeah, so this is my new banner. I thought I'd use it as a kind of, you know, I don't know what I titled this video. I hope it doesn't upset anybody, whatever I put in the title, but I did want to kind of let you guys know that I've come to a place in World of Tanks and War Thunder and Minecraft and Xbox where I don't really understand why I'm uploading anymore. I've purchased brand new mics, I've gotten gaming computers, I've gotten all things that make me happy, and purchasing premium tanks so that I can get better tanks, and that's all fun and great. But recently I've gotten to a place where I just kind of lost interest in World of Tanks. I mean, I still like playing it, but I'm not like wanting to play all the time. And I really realized that, I should probably take a step back because I'm just uploading videos to upload them at this point. You guys probably know this just by watching my videos that I'm never going to be a PewDiePie. I'm never going to be a big YouTuber. I'm not. I've known that since I started. I never even. I had a dream though. I mean, I had a hope at one point. I thought, when my elevator got 1 million views, I thought, hey, you know, if they only could see that I did an elevator that fixes all the stuff that people have problems with, which is it's a game, on Xbox or an Xbox One or PS4. It's got so many bugs in it that there's so much you have to do to get Redstone to work that it's just not worth making. And to try and make a video on that, I tried to make videos showing people that it's so complex to do Redstone that you might as well not do it. Which destroyed Minecraft, if you ask me. They kind of took people like me, and I've always known Redstoners do not get what they deserve. The amount of time and effort. It's really fun building things or going, you know what, I'd like to have a door that does this, or, wouldn't it be really cool if we had an elevator, and then you try and share it with the world and you realize that it's very hard to explain to people how to make something. It does. It took me 20 videos before I actually got good at doing tutorials, which brings me to something that you guys don't really know. And if you guys were to go to my very first videos and you go to now, you guys will notice that there's something different in between me. And it's because I'm disabled. And the disability that I have is debilitating me quicker and quicker, which you guys may or may not have noticed. Um, I used to do construction when I was younger, and I did it for like 7 years. And I had a bad fall, I'm going to say. And I'm just going to say that, a lot of people think I'm uneducated. They think that I talk because I'm not smart or that I didn't graduate. But in reality, it's because I got hurt and I'm disabled. And it's a good thing I live in a country where, if you get disabled and you can't work anymore, they will help you. And so I spend my free time trying to do YouTube and hoping to make some change, and trying to make something of myself, and thinking maybe one day I could just sit down and play some games and narrate with you guys, and you guys would be happy with that. But I'm not a very happy person. I'm not. I'm a very sad person. I'm a very private person. Me telling you guys about my disability is to kind of say, hey, for all you guys that have been out there, correcting my grammar, it's not because I purposely, I see it when I type it and it looks correct, and then when I hit enter, I look at it and it's all the words are mixed up sometimes, and I have to go back through and edit it. And it's just something I've done ever since I had the accident, which has gotten worse on my mind. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. And with this accident also came with other tragedies, which my sister died, my older sister. She died from drug abuse. She was homeless, being abused by her husband, living out in the field. I mean, not kidding you. Died in the worst way possible, alone, with nobody there for her because who could be? Because she wanted drugs more than anything. I will say, as a comfort, though, for those of you that find this heartbreaking, is that the day she finally got her housing to where she didn't have to be homeless was within 3 days of that she died. And you know, anyway, she left 2 kids, and my father actually takes care of them better than he does his own kids. um, which, yeah, I'm not going to get into that, but within 3 years of that, my mom dying from, she got lung cancer, and it spread into her brain when they did the chemo. And, I'm going to go ahead and say that my mom was a very bitter and resentful woman. And I really got nothing good to say about her except for her death, helped me to quit smoking. And, because of her failings, I'm a much better father myself. But as far as why I do YouTube, it was to make money. It was to become popular and famous, and I'm being honest about that because originally it was just to share, an elevator. And then I thought, hey, well, maybe I can make a career out of it. I watched a couple of YouTubers and I went, I can upload a video and, I'm a pretty likable guy. When you guys watch my first videos, you guys will see I'm pretty happy. Now, my cat just passed away this month. And I've been continuing just to, just to upload videos and trying to do daily videos. But I really have realized that I'm losing more subscribers as I'm gaining. And that World of Tanks, although I really like doing it, I'm not going to upload anything daily or unless it's like a really remarkable thing. Like I just get like 6 kills or I get like an ace tanker. So I'm going to really drop down the rate in which I'm recording, if I even record anymore. But I did want to let you guys know, the people that have been watching me, I was hoping that, this would be my like last chance. This last year was me trying to go, I'll try different games. Maybe I chose the wrong game with World of Tanks. But yeah, there's really nothing more for me to say other than, I might upload a War Thunder game if I have a really good one. I may do some World of Tanks stuff, but I'm not going to be investing any more money into this and, buying microphones and stuff. I don't want to kill my channel because I still do have people, I do comment occasionally on Minecraft stuff, but which I did want to bring up to you guys, that if you guys want to know why I stopped doing Minecraft videos, it was because people stopped watching them. I did my 5th elevator on my just basic up and down elevator that had all kinds of fixes and bug repairs, just like any video game. When they update, stuff, I added all the features that would fix it. And people just didn't want to watch it. They still go to my original version 3 elevator, which is kind of out of date at this point. But it says in there. I have it in the title. I have it in the description that it's, it's an older design. It should continue to work. It's just when you do it on console, it's never going to work right unless you build it like, you have to do an incredible amount of crazy stuff to do it. But anyway, I've become very forgetful, which, recently going into the doctor, coming to realize that, some of the head injuries that I received in my fall is actually starting to affect the way things are. So I'm having like short-term memory. When I'm talking to people, sometimes I forget what I'm talking about, and it's just becoming worse. I don't think that it's going to become anything other than just a nuisance. Because it's not like I'm forgetting my life or who I was or my past. It's just occasionally I won't remember what I did yesterday, and then 3 days from now I'll remember, or I'll be talking to you and I can't remember what I was talking about. But, that's normal, right? But this has become enough to where, like, it's become pretty bad. Which made me go, I need to be spending more time doing other things other than just uploading on YouTube. And if you guys don't know, I spend hours playing just to show you the games that I've been showing you guys. Then any extra money that I get, the little bit of money, buying a premium tank here and there, when I can afford it, getting premium time, stuff like that. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm quitting YouTube, but I thought I would make a video and let you guys know that this is pretty much the end of the road for me. I mean, I can't see any reason to continue. I'm losing more subscribers than I'm gaining. The video content that I'm doing is not anything anybody would want. I mean, just go to the Mighty Jingles, you know. And if you want to go, you know, get some really good content in Minecraft, you know, if you want to go to console, go watch, you know, the Diamond Minecart and, you know, guys that are really fun and entertaining. You know, go watch PewDiePie and all those guys, because I'm not like that. I'll never be like that. But anyway, this video is a 10-minute long video. I thought for those of you that have followed me up to this point that this would be a good way for you guys to know who it is that I am, and that I finally realized that the dream of me becoming a big YouTuber is just a dream. And I really wanted to continue that, you know, and I was hoping that maybe a sponsor or something would happen, or maybe a game developer would see the amount of effort that I was putting into my videos, but I really got nothing more to give at this point. So anyway, I'm not going to say anything else. I just wanted to let you guys know the history of me, and let you guys know that I don't know how much I'm going to be uploading from here on out. And I hope you guys enjoy my content. I'm going to leave it up and stuff. I hope you guys enjoy it. And have a good one. Later.